So there's a newer capability within Bicep templates and Bicep language called this Bicepparam file. Before I hop over to it, you can see here that I have this local VM password parameter set up. It is a secure string, and it down below you can see it is sent to my virtual machine module, and that will be used as our local admin password for the VMs that we spin up. So now when I hop over to this Bicepparam file, which are the parameters that we'll be passing this template at deployment time, you can see that it is in YAML format. So it's moving away from JSON for parameter files and moving to YAML, which I like. And it does a lot of validation. You have a lot more, a lot of new capabilities within this YAML file that you never had within the parameter file or the JSON parameter files. The very first line, or in the bicep param that you need to have is you need to basically link it to the bicep deployment file, the template file that you'll be using. So you can see I've just linked this to my domain, my addomain.bicep template, and you can see that it does some validation, and it tells me that there's an error. It tells me that in my parameter file, I don't have this local VM password parameter set up. So if I go in and start to add this, you can see that IntelliSense will pick up. It'll tell me, hey, do you want to add this local VM password parameter because you don't have it? And it will also give the detail. So it'll give the description. It'll give possible values if you've set that up on your parameters. It'll give type information. So it builds all this IntelliSense into your parameter file, whereas previously you just had that in your template file. So once I designate that, and you can see I've got it specified here below already. So when I uncomment this, you can see that my validation goes away, and my parameter file is good to go. Another capability I want to call out here is this ability to get secrets. This is something you can do within a parameter file now. You no longer need to do it within the template. You can get the existing key vault, or if you already have it loaded and deployed as part of that deployment. But if you don't have it loaded, you can just do this single line and provide the subscription, the resource group, the key vault name, and then the name of the secret you want to pull from it. So again, a lot of powerful coding that you can do within your parameter file that you can never do with the old JSON parameters. Other things that you can do are things like setting variables and reusing those variables further down in additional parameters that you're sending your template file. So if you want to, say, parameterize the environment so that if you go from dev to production, you don't need to change naming conventions and everything for every resource. You just change it in a single spot, and you can see all those places down further that I'm using that environment, and just kind of reusing that across my parameter file. So if you haven't started using Bicep Param files, I would highly recommend it. Very powerful. It can simplify your infrastructure code deployments. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.